Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Cool. Before we wait at his desk... Nah, there's nothing else to do. Okay. What my objectives say? Just find his desk. Okay. Then let's go find his desk.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side.
More about the Russian-American war theory in there.
Has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Okay. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to get from that, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, it's intriguing to see this backstory with the whole war, potential world war brewing. Where am I going? Oh. Speak to this android.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Okay. Looks like we got it. But before I go right for it, let's just look and see what I'm missing. There's a magazine right there we can have a quick look at now. Then I think that is just name tags for desks, so we don't have to worry about that. The 3 laws of robotic engineering. Family life has never been easier. Let's have a look. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public was skeptical of purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, and no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's the stress-free solution for a career-oriented parents. Those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mara Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at home when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. I like that. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, we've heard his name several times now, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization designs. It's not resistance to new ideas though when your birth rate is already declining rapidly. Ivanov says niet. I'm guessing that is the president of Russia then. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said US saber-rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said that he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. Conflict shows no signs of abating. So things are really ramping up. Okay, let's have a look at 1 or 2 of these name tags and just see if it does anything. Okay. Okay, no, it doesn't seem to do anything. So yeah, let's just head on over to the lieutenant's desk This was it, wasn't it? No, this one, the messy ass one. Because of course it is. Lieutenant Anderson.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Well, okay, I guess we sit and we wait then. For our new buddy, Lieutenant Anderson, to get to work. Okay. Who wants us to explore, we shall explore, though I didn't see anything to explore. Oh, we can go see the Deviant now. How do we get there? Oh, and we can look at these files as well. Oh, or we can listen to what he was listening to. Knights of the Black Death, dark heavy metal. Okay, so he's got some weird taste then.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Leave a message,
Lieutenant
okay.
Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
He's not gonna like that, but I think I had to, come on. Gotta leave that passive-aggressive phone message. Oh, all these clues, let's have a look. Donuts. Of course. What good cop does not have a crate of donuts on their desk? What else have we got? Oh, what's that? Nothing. Ooh, what's that? Japanese maple. Asian Shishigashira Shohin. I'm not a botanist, so I have no idea what that is. So, coffee cup, traces of caffeine. So this is the usual suspect desk of a old ass detective then, I'm guessing. Anti-android slogans. Use your brain, not your android. Android free space. See, I'm gonna turn him away from androidism, racism. I'm not sure what it would count as. Detroit baseball cat. What's this? Matches from Jimmy's bar. I think that's the place where we found him, which would make sense. Hair fibers that belong to St. Bernard dog. So he's got a dog. Am I missing anything? What about down here? No bin or anything? No? Okay, then I guess it'll just be this then. Oh, is this his email or something? Okay. Whoops. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. Oh no, this is just the news, okay. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotic seeds, with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as modal investigative police work. Oh, not modal, model. I can't read. What is reading? Okay. Oh damn, that's from several years ago then. So he saved these, he was proud of his achievements. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever actually worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. So did something happen to make him so, like, down and out then? Can't just be the androids, right? Because, I mean, he was already in a good position. A great position. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Okay. Well, that is some of his stuff. We're still missing a clue though. Oh, this, okay. It's the Red Ice Task Force of 27. Multiple department unit responsible for the Red Ice network dismantled in 2028. Yeah. Okay, well, we got our analysis then. He was a decorated officer. Oh, he's already
It's good
here.
to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
Okay, so I get to either explore or go see the deviant and progress the case. I'm gonna enter and listen in. I wanna see what's happening.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit?
Because you're a good
I am
cop,
the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case.
but you're still
I
a
know
good
jack
cop.
shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
A lot's
Hank,
changed since
you are
2028
seriously
now.
starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I'm thinking there's an agenda at work here. He knows that he does not like androids. He wants someone like Dr. Force to shut him down. Positive.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close the
best.
door on your way out.
Wow.
Have a nice day, Captain.
I was trying to be nice, but okay. I guess it does make me look kind of fake, but I mean, that's the way I read him to begin with, so... I'm gonna go see the Deviant before I check on Hank. He might need a sec to cool off. Plus, I don't really want to... What did that say? Captain Fowler is unavailable now. Yeah, of course he is. Okay, so let's do a quick scan. I can talk to that dude over there, it looks like. And then I guess I just gotta find where to go for the other thing. I don't wanna... Oh wait, was that the... That was the magazine, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, let's just find how to get to the Deviant then. Meeting room, break room... Ah, this looks like it.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you.
Why are you getting so riled up? Oh well, I'll leave you to it. Maybe now we're alone and not under scrutiny and observation, we might be able to get him to talk.
Destroy me.
Compassionate.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do.
I'm going to die.
He's afraid of his death. Oh, this is so sad. He's non-responsive. I guess that could have gone differently if the meeting before went a bit differently then. Either way. Huh?
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
He's killing himself! He killed himself!
I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
Well, damn. And that's that then. The sad tale of that android is over. Well, shit. Okay. Oh, I was hoping there was more we could have gotten from there, but hey. Them's the breaks. Now where is Hank? Let's touch him with him. I'm missing something. Shit. Let's say understanding.
I get
then.
the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
Should have gone pragmatic. Partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Everything I say and do just feels so fucking cheesy.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Okay. Well, we got a desk then. Why do we even need a desk though? I mean, with computers, we can hook up to everything just by standing in a corner. Oh, we've unlocked everything. Okay, so...
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Oh, we might have come in a bit strong there with the dog. I should have gone with the
Sumo.
sports first. Oh no, Hank's
Call it
okay with that.
Sumo.
Okay, so what about the basketball?
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, so he liked us, and then he stopped liking us. Let's say
have you known Captain Fowler for long?
other stuff.
Yeah. Too long.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's
That's a bit too on the
full of
nose.
energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
Okay, so we got him back in the good books then. I don't know if talking about the anti-android stuff would be any good though. It might just cause a bit of contention, but since I unlocked it, fuck it, let's do
A
it.
lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Oh, that's just awkward. He's not going to appreciate that.
Yeah. There is one.
An android murdered his wife, or his child, or his something. Yeah, see, that was a bad call. I knew it would have. I would
I was
have turned
wondering,
into that.
do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive.
Oh, he's just disliking me
busting
more
my
and more.
balls, okay?
Okay. He didn't dislike that,
If you
so
have any files on deviants,
we're 2 up,
I'd like
2
to take a
down. We're
look.
still even.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
I guess if I just did the positive ones there and then just continued, it probably would have had a more favourable response. Okay, so Gordon Lopez. Blah, blah, blah. Plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in at the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. It's an attack. Okay. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV500 number 234777821 model android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP700 number 418913802 model. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Oh, what's this? The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR400-641-79831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Well, damn, if they're becoming conscious and being used as sex slaves. There's a lot of shit happening, Jesus. 243.
First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Professional.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Determined.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Well, I don't know how to deal with this dude. Well, Hank got a lead. I guess there's a way he doesn't. It looks like Hank is mad. It looks like Hank is mad is just the thing that happens. I guess there's a chance as well that that doesn't happen. 2% of people... Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't mess up then. It just sort of averaged out and then ended a little worse than it was when it started, but that's fine. Okay, so the android was still there. I guess depending on what happened there, it could have gone different ways. Oh, there's different starting points and everything. It looks like this can branch out in a lot of different ways then, even in these connecting chapters where nothing of significance really does happen. Hank's still warm to us, and Amanda still trusts us. Even after we got that slew of negative responses from her, she still trusts us, so that's good. I don't know who Amanda is yet, though. Either way, that'll do for this episode of Detroit Become Human. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.